Alright, hey guys, this is Bezmor, and I have a video for you, which is a miracle, right? Life has been so busy with school. I just haven't been playing PW, and PW's competitive, or rather, there's just no competition. Like, the TW season became a joke, and PvP was just like, everyone gets together, we go out, we fight one round, and then one side gives up, and it was really boring. So I haven't been playing. I've been playing League of Legends, and some other games in my free time. But today I had some free time and I was like, hey, I'm gonna get on, just have some fun. So I went and I saw a Sin and I was like, all right, kill the Sin, yeah. And then the Sin stealthed and the Veno's like, oh look, Psychic just used one spark. Great time to start a 1v1 fight. And I was like, that's a little bit rude, but this Veno was really like trolling me the last time I logged on, so I was like, screw it, I'll fight you with even one spark down. So this is me 1v1ing a troll Veno, and yeah, maybe you'll learn some things about fighting a Veno. So anyways, the last time I fought a Veno, they didn't have super OP Nixes or Monkey Kings or anything like that. So it was a little bit of a new experience for me dealing with this, and I realized pretty much in one fight, like if you don't kill this Nix right away, it's just going to be a massive pain to deal with. So the strategy I employed was go Black Voodoo and blow the Nix out of the sky, because it's still squishy when you're in Black Voodoo. In White Voodoo, the Veno can literally sit there and like spam heal it over and over and over again. So you have to kill it. So I did that, and then now it's just me versus a Veno. And in this matchup, Psy versus Veno, Psychic does have a little bit of an advantage, I would say. Equivalently geared, the Psychic has some advantages, but the Veno definitely, it's not like a guaranteed Psy should win 100% of the time. It's like what we call a skill matchup. The more skilled player should win in theory. So anyways, here my stun combo didn't succeed because of that magic marrow thing she had, and she used this super OP pink skill right there that I hate. That skill is evil. Veno should not be allowed to have a skill that strong. But anyways, I managed to survive it, and here the AD was burned, but I couldn't like clean the fight up immediately because I was expecting to fight a Sin, not a Veno, so then I didn't have my title. I mean, as you can see, I had to recast Soul of Vengeance and Soul of Silence. But basically, I've got the Nix out of the way, her AD's on cooldown, I know I'm in a pretty safe spot, so I decided to go ahead and use my AD here just to be safe, because I was purged. And then I got my White Voodoo back up to be safe, got my Soul of Silence, and I'm like, okay, right now, the Nix is down, both our ADs are down, it's a fairly even fight. And well, her marrow thing is on cooldown as well. So I was like, let's fight. So I put the debuff back on her because she's been spamming that annoying channel debuff on me, and I was like, you should taste your own medicine, punk. So I did. And then again, she goes to Purge, which is fine. Immediately go to White Voodoo because usually Purged is followed up by some kind of attempted CC. And here she did amp EP, and I was gonna purify it, but I didn't get the time in to purify it before she lucky scared me. But Soul of Stunning, I mean, it's the oldest trick in the book that I wrote. It's you stun them, and then you kill them, and then it's like, what are you going to do? And as you can see, I'm using my TW Genie, and my TW Genie happens to have Nullify Poison, and that pretty much says every, like, minute I can become immune to wood damage, and Venos just kind of die, because, yeah. You have to have cooldowns. And then that Sin that I initially tried to kill comes out of nowhere when all my skills are on cooldown and I've used my chi and killed me. And I was like, that is rude. So then I was coming out and I was like, alright, it's payback time. Because this guy's not 105. So I was like, I'm gonna kill this assassin because I can. But anyways, back to the point I was making about the Venos. In that 1v1, like, DPSing a Psy down who has the wood immunity option available is like, you have to burn the wood immunity option, then burn his APOF, his or her, I guess, if you want to be politically correct, but who cares? You have to burn the Psychic's APOF cooldown, the Psychic's wood immunity cooldown, and you have to be aware of the AD cooldown as well. Additionally, you never want them to be in White Voodoo, because when you crit a Psy in White Voodoo, you're still probably only dealing between 7 and 9k depending on your gear. This Veno's weapon is plus 12 Iceborns. I mean, it's like top of the line gear. Gear better than my gear, for crying out loud. But yeah, like your best crits are probably going to be around the 9k range, so equivalently geared size, they're not going to die through white. So you need to purge that and deal with all those cooldowns. And that's why I say it's really hard to kill a Psychic, because it's probably going to take you multiple hits, and of course with multiple hits comes multiple Soul of Silence chances to proc. Hence Venos lose the fight, because a Psychic, like, the Veno has a whole bunch of ways to stop the Psychic from killing her, vice versa, and that's why it's a really stupid fight, is because they both just have ways to end it, or to prevent it from, ending. And you'll see that coming up in a second after the Sin gets his just desserts for being a douche. Or does he? Yes, he does. So here, I mean, I timed everything nicely. I got all my immunities in at the right time, and he gets solo stunning. Surprise, surprise. And this is an APS sin, by the way. APS sins, once you've used your Do of Star, which you should never do, that's 20 seconds where you can get kited, and then after that 20 seconds, you are the squishiest target in the world. Like, I could accidentally kill you. And I mean, look, I hit him 24.9k. So, yeah, I don't know why you would... Don't do a star against a sin. Don't just... whatever. Anyways, back to the point of this video. How to fight a Veno. This is round 2. Again, look, she won't let me start with full chi. That's just rude. But anyways, here I'm trying to deal with the Veno, and I mistimed a whole bunch of things. So just don't do this. But anyways, I used my wood immunity to try and block the stun so I could finish the Nynx, and it didn't go well. Because I was like, I want to kill this Nynx in white voodoo. And there I was like, immune the damage, stun the Veno, and then I didn't immune fast enough, and it ended up being really bad. So this is why I'm saying, don't do this. I've burned all my chi and whatnot, and do this right here. Purify, the one the EP / damage amp comes down. Like, that's how to purify. But here, I stun the Veno, and I was like, alright, your Nynx dies. So I went to kill the Nynx, and then I was like, oh no, she's gonna stun me to prevent me from killing the Nynx. So then I just AD'd and was like, ha, eat it, because your Nynx is dead. And so now I'm back to the easy 1v1 that I'm used to from a long time ago, minus this stupid pink skill that I hate. See, 9.9k out of nowhere. But again, I just saved myself with wood immunity, and here it was really risky because AD's on cooldown, APOS on cooldown from fighting the assassin. So this Veno is really unfair. I didn't have APOS cooldowns. But anyways, so here I was like, alright, Nynx is down. I'm gonna counter engage because I cast Empowered Vigor on myself earlier knowing that I was probably gonna get DPS'd, and as you can see, I just got a Charm Tick which saved my life. Thank you, Empowered Vigor. But I was like, alright, time to counter engage, no Nynx, and she just did her combo, and so I was like, alright, her AD's gone, great. After her AD, I can probably still kill her, so this is like going all in. I was like, I'm gonna blow my Fort IG, and then she used Panguescence, which is 8 seconds immune, and I was like, really? But then she made the biggest mistake of her life, and she wasted Purge and Amplify damage while my IG was still active. That's like, why would you do that? I don't know why you would do that. I think it's a really bad idea. And then she activated her anti-stun and went into her 79 skill. And this is what I was saying about Venos being able to just go on and on and on forever. She did AD, which 5-second immunity. Then she went into APOF, 8-second immunity. Then she used her 79 skill, which is a, 10-second immunity? 3 immunities in a row. Like, I would have killed her 20 minutes ago if Venos weren't so broken, but they are broken. So, as I said, as a psychic, you have to be aware of all these different things they can do to survive, and you have to kill them through it. Now, at this point, though, the fight is pretty much over due to the fact that she no longer has AD, she no longer has APOF, and she no longer has her 79 skill. There is nothing she can do to tank my straight-up DPS, so I should just go Black Voodoo and chase her down. And I was going to do that, but I think, well, here I was trying to prevent her from rezzing the Nynx, because I was like, I don't want to deal with that again. You put your bird away and fight like a man, except you're a fox, so I guess you really shouldn't. But anyways, she did turn around and fight, which is like, yay me! But I had Nullify Poison up again, because it's such a beautifully short cooldown, and I was like, alright, here, I'm going to end the fight. And then she ran away. Surprise, surprise. So I'm going to assume that means forfeit. Please don't kill me. She literally, like, she ran off and then she started fighting another person. I was like, are you serious? And I'm not a mean person, so I just let it happen. I was like, fine, go fight your other person. But I think I've proved my point. So anyways, that's my tips for 1v1ing a Veno. Be aware of those cooldowns, abuse them, and because that Sin was being a real jerk earlier, I thought I'd just kill him again because I can. And I was fast enough to get my my Vector in this time. So I Vectored him, and then, yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't have run, bro. Well, you didn't have a choice. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I can't promise when the next video will be. Who knows if there will be another video. Life's busy, and that's how it is. But yeah, if you got questions, leave it in the comments. I'll see you guys.